So today's the 9th of October 2024. It's been a really interesting day today. Just quickly, for anybody who doesn't know me, my name's Alexi. I run my own SMMA. A couple months back, left my 9 to 5, went all in. My niche is coaches. But yeah, let's get into it. So today I've had a really interesting day. So I started off the day right, and I was just tired. Obviously, I came back from Tenerife, travelled a lot, and I was just slumped. The travel just really sort of got to me and even carried over to today. I was just fucking knackered. So to be honest with you, I've had a shit day in terms of productivity, in terms of output, in terms of what I've done. And yeah, I was sort of getting annoyed. And what happens with me is that when I get really tired, I sort of get in a bit of a worse mental state, right? And I ended up getting in this bit of a cycle earlier where I sort of had that self doubt in myself, and I felt like I was hitting bit of a wall with everything. And I caught myself early and I got out of it early because obviously I've learned to sort of be very conscious of how I'm acting, why I'm acting that way, and catch myself from it. But anyway, the reason I'm telling that with you is that I mentioned a few weeks back now that I filmed a video with this guy called Santi. And again, I'm going to shout him out. Check out his channel below because he's released a video we done together and it was absolutely amazing. And he done a sick job on it. So again, shout out Santi Santiago and check out his channel below. Um, But really interesting is obviously I had that low point today where I sort of was having that self doubt. I managed to overcome it. And then he released the video later on today. And I promoted it on my Instagram that is linked to this channel, right? And the Instagram that's linked to this channel is my private personal Instagram, which I'm using for friends, close friends, and family, and all of you guys from this channel, like all the people who are in the entrepreneurial space, right? And I'd never actively sort of promoted what I'm doing and the fact that I am an entrepreneur and I am working on my own. I'd never really sort of embodied it and owned it. And I reposted his story promoting his video of me and him. And I got loads of comments from close friends, family saying that how amazing it was and telling me just sort of reinstating the fact of they can see how far I'm going to go and why they believe in me and why I should believe in myself. And it's really interesting how everyone else can see it, and even though I know it and I feel it and I believe it, I have those down moments where I feel like shit and I let it get into my mind. And so I guess a really good lesson for anyone watching this is that just really be conscious of the way you feel about yourself, understand why you're feeling that way, and sort of put it into perspective of where you are and where you are in your journey. Now, I had no reason earlier to have that moment of self doubt. I was just in a low state. I was tired. I didn't have the energy. And obviously, I brought myself out of it because I was conscious about it. But now, a year or two ago, probably this time last year actually, when I was having thoughts like that, those thoughts were playing on my mind for days because I didn't have a lot of evidence to back them up. I felt that I was stuck with the journey. I didn't have a lot of proof to what I was doing. And it was weird actually as well. All of this sort of happened on the same day. I spoke to my friend earlier as well, who's a really close friend, been friends with him for like 10 years now, known him since I started secondary school. And he's doing trading, different business model, mindset principles are still the same though. And we were talking about he felt like he was hitting a block. And I was saying to him like, mate, I feel like I was hitting a block today. Like I did just under 6K last month and I still feel like I'm hitting blocks. And I was saying to him, it's just about understanding your belief in yourself, being true to that, and like being close with that feeling, understanding your purpose again, why are you doing it, and understanding the end goal. And I said, like, honestly, mate, I've had so many moments of self doubt, and you would think as well, like, for someone like where I am ahead of you, when I was saying this to my friend who's made this much money last month, you wouldn't think that I am, you wouldn't think that where I am now that I'd be doubting myself. And I said, it still happens. And again, I want to share this with you because that feeling never goes. Like I remember this time last year, no clients, no money, no fucking idea what I was doing, hating my job, hating the fact that I was still stuck in it and couldn't get out. When I was doubting myself then, it was a big deal because I had no evidence to back it up. But what I'm trying to show you is that you'll never stop doubting yourself. You'll never stop having those moments. But again, like I said, if you get in touch with your why, if you get in touch with the end goal and sort of show and remind yourself where you're headed. And if you get in touch with that belief with yourself, right? All of you, whatever you're doing, career, business, whatever it is, you have to have some level of belief in yourself, and a lot of you will. So just get in touch with those three things, and I think no matter what gets thrown at you, you'll be able to overcome them. But yeah, I just really wanted to share that because yeah, it was interesting. Like I said, I had that moment of self doubt. Then you released the video, then everyone was telling me like you should be proud of yourself, and then what happened to my mate, and I gave him some advice, and I was like, that's a good thing to record and upload. So yeah, again, like I said, I'm doing this channel just to help people. Like, it's a difficult road to take, and again, even if you are just doing a career, it's still a difficult road, right? You've still got challenges, you've still got to figure shit out, you've still got to manage your mind, all of this stuff. Although it's slightly different, there's similar principles that apply. So yeah, I yeah, I hope that's useful for you, and there we go. I'll catch you in the next one.